A boy trying to find his place in this world will once again take center stage in Tanghalang Ateneo's newest presentation in its 36th season. And to tell us more about Rite of Passage sa Pagtubu Kang Tahud, we have today's lead actress, Frances Makil-Ignacio, director Ronan Capinding, and award-winning playwright Glenn Sevilla Mas. Good morning to all three of you.
Good morning.
My goodness, Rite of Passage. Is this what I think it is? Yes.
Exactly.
Let's get down to it. All right. So, Rite of Passage. What dialect is that? Sa Pagtubu Kang Tahud. What dialect is
Tubu
that?
Kang Tahud is
Tahud, okay.
Is Kinaraya.
Kinaraya.
Because the play was originally a short story and
Okay.
it's written in Kinaraya. It's the mother tongue of the province of Antique in Western Visayas.
Antique. Okay. Because I can only understand Bisaya, but to me that I did not understand that at all. So this is about circumcision. So for those having breakfast this morning, you know, it's a normal thing. Let's talk about the plot of this play. Who would like to talk about this first?
Okay. So,
Okay.
Playwright.
It's about a,
Okay, go ahead.
It's about a 15-year-old boy and his rite
He
of
gets
passage.
circumcised at 15?
Prior to being 15.
Prior,
Yeah,
okay.
prior to
'Cause
being
that-
15,
I
yeah.
imagine
Yeah,
that
yeah,
must be
yeah.
so much more painful.
Younger, etc.
Okay.
And then, yes. And then it's a series of rites of passage that he undergoes. He has no choice but to undergo on his way to becoming a young
Man,
Yes,
right,
exactly.
right, okay. And then this transitions into, you know, then becoming a man. So from that very cultural rite of passage, this story also tackles the other transitions he goes through, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, can you share more about that?
Well, as a director, when I encountered this material written by Glenn, I was very moved and enlightened, and I wanted to share that experience through staging it to a bigger audience. It's particularly moved me because that is the kind of material I have bias for, about
Being a man.
adolescents.
Right, right.
Adolescents. I thought the play was very respectful of what the teenagers are really going through.
Sure.
And unlike the other materials that sometimes just stereotypes that age, this is very revealing and very enlightening, especially for adults. So this is a play about an adolescent for adults.
Right.
Okay.
That sounds like a challenging approach, you know, like you want to bring a story that happens at a much younger stage in your life and bringing it to a more mature audience. Did you find that challenging to deliver or execute?
Challenging, but also exciting, because that is the problem usually. Adults went through that stage in their life, but somehow they tend to deliberately dismiss it or forget it.
Right.
Eventually, this is some sort of a reminiscing of what they used to go through, and at the same time, a lesson that can be learned from the experience that they will watch.
Now, I want to hear from the only rose among the horns of my guest this morning. Frances, you play the tita, the auntie of
Yes.
Isoy. Is it Isoy?
Yeah.
Isoy.
Isoy, yes.
Isoy, yeah. What's the significance of your role in the play?
Well, significance is that she represents what holds back the coming of age of this boy, this character.
Ah,
Yes.
interesting.
This role is quite challenging for me because number one, yes, kinaraya. It's
So do
difficult.
you have to speak it?
I have certain phrases in kinaraya. I don't have complete sentences, although I try to inject as much as I can.
Okay.
I'm Bisaya.
Bisaya,
I was born, Bisaya
Klaro, kay
lagi.
guwapa man ka. Okay.
See, but it's so different. Cebuano, I speak Cebuano fluently, but kinaraya is different.
Oh my goodness.
So yes. and then-
Linguistically, that was a
Ay,
challenge
it's
for you.
like, sabi ko nga if I came on here on Daybreak a couple of months ago and I was also not complaining, saying something about the challenge of
the language
accent.
shows. Oh my
yes,
goodness.
Okay. Now it's a dialect, and how to be very authentic about it is
When you say your character represents, you know, holding back.
Oh, yeah.
Do you mean like from a matriarchal aspect where mothers want their boys to remain boys?
well, it's more of a woman stuck in a very remote remote village
Okay.
in a province, and that is the life that they
He's
have
accustomed to,
accepted.
yeah.
That they have accepted, and so that's it. That's a very microscopic world.
So it's hard to
It's hard
open
for
their
me,
minds.
yes,
Right, okay.
I don't know anything out of this little world.
It's
And
bubble.
so will this boy who's in my care.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, for Glenn, you've written a lot of other plays in the past. Not just locally, but also in foreign places. What makes this, apart from it being a very culturally relatable and close topic for you, what makes this play different from the others you've done before?
Well, it is set in the province of Antique in Region 6. So what we're trying to do in the production is to make everything as authentic as possible. So the actors have been learning Kinaraya. We've brought in some props, really direct from Antique. So we
Like
hopefully
the
chickens
chopping
on
block
stage.
they use, or I'm just curious. I mean, is it that authentic? You bring the chisel and the.
Yes, we do have that.
You do?
scene.
Okay.
And we have it twice. It opens the play and it ends the play.
Oh my gosh! I can imagine how many men are gonna come watch this, reminisce their own
I
experience.
hope they do come watch.
Yeah.
the
So
production.
apart from the props and the
Yes,
language.
so I wrote several plays because I took my MFA at the Catholic University of America in Washington, D.C.
Very nice.
So I wrote many plays there. This really took place in real life. It was reported on the radio. A friend, Maria Milagros Jeremia La Chica, heard about it, turned it into a short story. It got published in the CCP Literary Journal, and then I turned it into a play. It was staged at the CCP 10 years ago, so we are restaging it for the Ateneo de Manila
Oh
audiences.
wow! Exciting. Okay, I have never seen anything on this plot before, and it's very interesting. So, how do people get a hold of the tickets, and when is it showing?
Well,
The
we
show
open
dates, yeah.
on November 27. We
Okay.
run all the way until December 13.
All right.
And for tickets,
Oh, here we go.
They
We
can
have
call.
information on the screen.
Yeah.
And for tickets, they can call. Wow, I can't read the fine print. They're gonna need glasses, but
yes, but you can.
they can
Google-
contact. Oh, here we go. There.
All right, 0905-492-5988. Or Tanghalang Ateneo.
Perfect. Okay. So, well, it's a very interesting story, and we look forward to hearing more from your future work. Good luck on the first show date, and congratulations for a brand new production of you guys. It's called Rite of Passage, Pagtubu Kang Tahud. Did I say that right? Okay, there you go. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
this
you
morning,
so
Frances,
much.
Ron,
Thank you.
and Glenn. There you have it. We've spoken with Rite of Passage lead actress Frances Makil-Ignacio, director Ronan Capinding, and award-winning playwright Glenn Sevilla Mas.